I want to talk to you about why having a morning routine is crucial and why you must have one. How you start your day is how you will end your day. If you start your day off the wrong foot, if you start it by not keeping your commitments to yourself, then you're not going to keep your commitments to yourself later in the day. And confidence comes when you keep your word to yourself. And the problem is that so many people out there, they don't value their own word. And that means they don't actually follow through on what they say to themselves. And that only lowers their self-confidence and stops them from achieving their goals in their life. And so it's really important that you start keeping your commitments by starting your day on the right foot. And this is what I recommend and what I do when I'm starting my day and making sure I'm doing all the right things. The first thing is you've really got to be making sure you focus only on what you want as soon as you wake up. For most people, when they get up out of bed, they start looking at what they don't have, what's missing, what they can't control, and they think of all the things that they don't want to do or that they don't want, and it puts them in a low negative state. And if you talk to yourself bad enough over this morning period, those negative thoughts and that emotional state can actually sit there in your nervous system for up to 4 hours, just by what you say to yourself at the beginning of the day. Because at the beginning of your day, the subconscious mind is most impressionable. It's actually when you wake up, your brain is in a theta brainwave state. And that means everything that you say to yourself has a much more lasting impact. And that's why you've got to be really conscious about what you say from the beginning. The second thing is that I recommend that you drink 500 mils to a liter of water as well when you get out of bed in the morning. The reason why is your brain actually needs to be hydrated, and your brain actually is, made of, is actually 80% water. So you need to be able to hydrate yourself, and the water actually also gets toxins out of your brain, out of your body, out of all of your organs, and helps you have clean cells or empty cells for you to absorb the nutrients later in the day. The third thing I recommend is that you take a probiotic. They say that your gut is like your second brain, and there's actually nerve cells in your gut as well, receiving information in your gut, and you are communicating to different parts of your body from your gut. And it actually, when you study disease, the primary cause of most diseases is actually stems from inflammation in the gut. And that's why you need to have a good probiotic to take care of that, and so you can set yourself up for health. The fourth thing that I recommend is that you can do, one of two things to put yourself in an empowering state of mind. The first option is you could do meditation, where you listen to something soft music maybe, and you practice getting yourself to a place of no thought, or just repeating a powerful mantra to yourself. The other option, what I actually used to do, and what I do as well still, is do what is called incantations. An affirmation is when you say something to yourself without any emotion or energy behind it. But an incantation is where you say something powerful or strong to yourself, but it has emotion behind it. And what that emotion does is it creates what is called myelin. And myelin is like this insulation that goes around the neurological connections in your nervous system, and it makes you think those thoughts that you say to yourself more frequently, and it makes you go there a lot faster when you're just going about your day. So if you have a set of empowering incantations like, I am unstoppable, I am a savage, I am fucking unstoppable. Even swearing to yourself moves you emotionally and actually builds a lot of emotion around these neurological connections. You could say, I'm a boss, I'm a freaking a wave of, or a tidal wave of power. These things, really, really create a strong identity in you to go out and take action and put you in a positive state of mind. I had a lady once where she said to me, Luke, I'm really struggling to close sales in my business. And I asked her, I said, why? She said, well, when I'm doing the pitch, I'm saying to myself, I'm not good enough to actually sell this program. And when you communicate to yourself that way, there's no way you're going to communicate to them in a powerful way. So I said to her, one of the things is you've got to start saying to yourself, the truth, like, I'm a person of value. I have value to give. My program is of immeasurable value. I'm of immeasurable value. And all these powerful things. And now it's having such a strong effect in her sales and getting her such amazing results just from the way that she's talking to herself differently now. And the fifth thing is look at your goals or even write them down. If you write your goals down, then they are going to go into your subconscious mind at least 3 times stronger than if you just thought it in your head. So writing goals down really deepens it and makes it super impressionable in the subconscious mind, and it gives you much greater probability of you achieving your goals. And the last but not least is feed your mind with the right information. If you're getting up and you're listening to the news, all that's going to do generally is put you in a state of fear. And nobody achieves great things in that state of mind. So feed your mind with information that supports you to achieve your goals and create success. And that's going to give you, the success that you want. Your focus times the information that you take in creates your reality, because you can only focus on the information that you have. And that will help you in a big way to create success. I hope you execute on those 6 steps, really make them a daily part of your morning ritual, and go out there and achieve your goals.